What's up everybody, Randy here at eTrailer. Today we're taking a look at the Command RV or utility trailer utility light. As you can see, we've got it mounted here. These offer a wedged base, so they're designed for higher mount applications. We get them mounted up there higher. They're going to project light down either in your work area or your sitting area if you're out camping. There are two styles. This is a direct connect, so that one you want to use when you have a switch already inside of your trailer or your camper. This one would be perfect for mounting pretty much anywhere. You can see it's got a switch on the top there, completely waterproof, which it's going to be exposed to the elements, so that's important. And we can just switch that on and off. So regardless of the type setup you have, you can use one of these lights to, as you can see, they give off a great deal of light. They've each got 4 LEDs there. It's a clear lens, so it's a bright white light. We've turned the lights off here in the studio and got some pictures for you to look at so you can see exactly how bright it is. But overall, in this style of light, it's about as bright as I've seen. Of course, you could get some of the heavier duty square or round work lights that have a higher lumen output than these, but overall, for a nice small compact light like that, it's very bright. Now here's a good look at it when we have it installed. And you can see how that base is angled out without that light on. You can see it a little bit better. It comes out and gives us just about the perfect 45-degree angle, shooting right down out and away from our trailer. And of course, that light beam isn't going to stop right there. It illuminates the side of the trailer and then continues out. So really nice placement on it. Let's look at the measurements here real quick. So they're going to be about 7 3/8 inch side to side. Height is right at 2 inches, and it is going to stick out and away from your trailer. It's going to be by about 1 3/4 inch, 1 7/8 right in that area. So you're going to get a lot of bright, good, clean white or pure white light. And it doesn't take up a lot of room. I think it's pretty stylish looking. If I needed one, I'd definitely put it on there because I do like the intensity of that light and how bright it gets. Now, a couple other things to note about the light is that it uses LEDs, and LEDs are a cleaner and brighter light. That's what gives us that pure white look. They last longer, they don't draw as much energy, so if I'm deciding on a new light, I'm definitely going with an LED. People are upgrading their trailers like crazy and switching over to LEDs just so you don't have that power draw. And you don't have to chase bulbs and constantly change bulbs. That's always kind of a headache. These trailers bounce around a lot. They get hot and cold a lot. So those filaments on those incandescents tend to wear out pretty rapidly. So LED is a good idea. And then the mounting. You'll see it when we do the installation, but underneath the light is a separate base. That's that black base. That uses 3 3/4 inch mounting holes on center. Then the clear LED light mounts to that base. So you don't really have to worry about it. That is 4 3/4, but that 3 3/4 is the important part. Those are the holes that you'll actually be putting into your trailer. Now, as far as the installation process goes, it's really pretty straightforward. It's just a 2-wire design. So white is going to go to ground, black is going to go to our 12-volt power source. We have the base. This is what creates that downward angle, gives us that porch light feel. You want to get that mounted in the position you choose, and you want to bring those wires right through the back of it, just like that. Now we've got excess, as you can see. We're going to be tucking those back in. Just going to get it lined up where we want it. Make sure you got it level, and then we'll use a screw here and here to secure that to the trailer. All right, once that's nice and secure, it's time to bring our light in. We're just going to use a couple butt connectors to connect these together. We're using heat shrinks here just in case any moisture gets in there. Part number is DW05744-5 if you don't already have them. Just want to crimp that down to where it grabs a good hold of that wire and give it a tug. Do the same thing on the other one there. I'll connect them up there. All right, once we have those connections made, we'll use a heat source to shrink these down. Generally, you want to use a heat gun or maybe a mini torch. And then just gently heat them up. You can see that's what we're looking for. That heat shrink comes down around. You have a little clear gel that comes out of the end of it. Just seals it up so we know no moisture is going to get to it. Now we'll just start tucking our wires away there. And once those are tucked away, notice we've got our holes here and little slots here. So we're going to bring our light up. We're going to line those holes up with those slots and use a couple more screws to hold it in place. Now the hardware is not included because every application is going to be a little bit different. So you'll have to provide your own hardware there. And once we've got them both started, we'll just secure them down. All right, now let's test it out, make sure it works. Now testing it's really going to depend on which one you got. If you have constant power in the switch, you want to flip the switch on top. In our case, we've got it wired directly. As you can see, it's off a nice bright light. All right, everybody, I hope that information was helpful and you know how to get your new light installed once you do get it. And outside of that, I'll check you later.